vendors. Use this hack for your potential buyers. Why? Because it'll boost up their credit score, and most of you guys want a good credit score so they can get applied. I hope you use this information. Don't think I'm a douchebag with this money. So now I'm gonna go drop them dollar bills, y'all. Look, I hate showing money, but I'm gonna show you. If you have cash, if you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, do this. Go into your bank and tell them you want to do a secure pledge loan, a secure loan, okay, for 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is, okay? They're gonna say sure.
Oh, y'all hearing it from here? Y'all can hear all that shit. Damn. So how the fuck? Why am I getting all this reverb? See if I can fix it. Background.
3 days later.
Background vid. No, I don't need that. So I can move that over. I'm getting like this. I can hear it. It's like this reverb. Can y'all hear that? It's your boy Savage. Let's get it. I have to check it out. What's the move, man? PTO, PTF, FDO, first day out. I'm on my shiesty shit. Let's see. Can y'all hear that? I don't want y'all to be hearing too much. Yeah. I'm trying to see what it do. See, I ain't been on here in like a few days. Yeah. See, OBS Studios want to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Always messing shit up. They did not have to switch the audio interface. They tweaking. Now I'm hearing this reverb. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's a little better. Okay, I can work with this. I can work with that. Yeah. Okay. Bet. Ooh, I'm back. I'm back, baby. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all thought I wasn't back down like SmackDown. Look, I'm one of them. You hear me? Anyway, FDO, first day out, first day back. FDB. You hear me? I'm not playing no more, man. Stop playing with me, shorty. I'm not playing. Okay, I still. Where's that echo coming from? Yeah. I hear an echo somewhere. Let's see. Where is it coming from? Yeah. Let me know if you hear an echo in the chat.
I'm done.
What up, YouTube? Oh, 14 watching. What up, man? I'm trying to how the audio sound, man? How y'all hear the audio decent? What's the word? Is audio decent? Yeah, you see. It's your boy Angelo Savage. I'm back down like SmackDown. I'm playing with me, big dog. You know I gotta come on here and talk to my people first because we're not playing no more games now. I know y'all can hear me now. I'm not even going to ask no more. I already know. I'm that boy. I already know you can hear me, right? We chilling tonight, man. We gonna probably make this a chill night. Tomorrow we get on business. We get on business tomorrow. We chilling tonight, man. What's going on? What's the word? What's the move? What y'all on with me? Yes, Lord. Making sure everything is smooth and everything running right. So I guess Pooh Shiesty's robbing niggas now. He's robbing his own kind. So is that the situation that's going on right now? That is so sad. It's like, damn, bro. Like Pooh Shiesty could just him and Big 40. I mean Big 30. Nigga, I know a nigga named 30. That's what's so crazy about the situation. And it's a big nigga, bro. Why everybody named 30 got to be fat or big? I know a nigga named 30, you know, Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty, they robbing Gucci Man. You know what I really feel about this situation? And I'm going to tell you this and then I'm going to react to it again tomorrow. But y'all get the first dibs on what I'm thinking. How I feel about this whole Pooh Shiesty stuff, it makes me a little upset because, like, think about somebody that's like been in the game forever. That's like somebody robbing Birdman, but they talking about Birdman. Like, this nigga ain't no, like, they not in the streets like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they can still get some people knocked off, but they not YNs. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gucci Man is not no YN. He a grown man with security, like ex police officer security type shit. And ain't nothing wrong with that. He grown man. What he gonna have? YNs crash outs around him? He need people on the payroll. But unfortunately, when you hire crash outs, like you know, you the CEO, then you gonna get those type of like consequences fucking with those type of people. But you didn't expect they was gonna do that to you, Gucci, did they? And I love Gucci Man, man. He one of them. Like when I think about Gucci Man, I'm like, man, Gucci Man is like one of those guys that you just have to respect. You know what I'm saying? And the problem with that is like when I hear about the Pooh Shiesty thing, I'm just disappointed because I feel like we didn't got to the point where motherfuckers is robbing their boss. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no flex. It ain't nothing cool about it. Now you saying how you gonna rob somebody and then be mad that you got told on, and he ain't really tell on you for real. He just identified you. Maybe somebody else told, and he said, "Who was it? It was Big Pooh Shiesty. It was Big Shiesty and Lil 30. Yeah, with the big Draco in my face. Took my rings in my wedding band. I wouldn't be surprised if the wife didn't tell. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking for real. I really think that the wife told. Like, baby, they robbed me. Baby, they robbed me. These YNs, they robbed me, and he's warranted. He's grown. He is an old man compared to the streets. Like if you compare Gucci Man to Pooh Shiesty, man, that's an old man. So it only makes sense that he told. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say that, but that's kind of like what it is. Sad story, sad story. I was so disappointed. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, who robs Gucci Man? Like, I said, did Jeezy send you? Yeah, that's the first thought in my brain. My first thought was like, did Jeezy send you? You know what I'm saying? The whole time. What if you know it'd be so cold if he got out of the contract and Jeezy come out the woodwork? That'll be diabolical. At that point, Gucci Man gonna have to put work in. Facts. If if they find out Big Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 and Lil 30 pop out the cut and they signed to uh, Jeezy, right? After Gucci, bro. Jeezy sent them niggas to rob you, bro. Which is actually more interesting. It's actually more interesting than them just wanting to get out the contract for real. They're like, we're gonna get out the contract and we're gonna go to your op. But I'm be honest with the Pooh Shiesty thing, like he gonna have to go independent because nobody's gonna want to work with him. I wouldn't do business with him because this is the music business. Think about it. If you Pooh Shiesty, right? If say you Gucci Man and you got robbed and you Gucci Man, you put your time into the streets, you dive into the streets, you did your work, you put big people on, a bunch of people died under your record label, but it wasn't your fault. But put a lot of people on, you look up and you get robbed by the same niggas you put on, right? That's but you're Gucci Man. So who else is gonna do business with those type of people? You know what I'm saying? Like other YNs, probably, maybe. But ain't no real man like no stunner. He not about to do business with those type of people. You know what I'm saying? They're just bad people to be doing business with. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always watch your back around somebody that just feels like say You give them some money, whatever, right? And the money is for you to release the albums. They go in there and blow the shit. Then they go stick the guns in your face, talk about, I think you got me in a 360 or some shit. Just saying, if that's the situation. But I'd be like, damn, bro. Like, you signed this contract, bro. I give you time and force you to do it or nothing. And you know, there's a lot of things. But now, this is what's dangerous with the black community. And this is what I hate about us the most. I'm gonna be honest. And I don't hate to say it at all. I'm proud to say this. That niggas, we are confused as fuck. Facts. How do we shame a grown man for telling the feds that he's been robbed by two young men that he was doing business with? That's crazy. Like, think about it. And I understand that Gucci Man, the young Gucci Man, not only have killed another person, he actually raps about this and snitching and all that. And I understand that's rap music, but they lived it. So they're grown now. Then you put another man on, and then they rob you. I'm not saying that Gucci deliberately told the feds that Pooh Shiesty and Big 30 did it. I'm just saying that why are we holding Gucci Man to a standard of a YN? That's like holding Gucci Man to the standard of Lil Durk. Those are two different people. They're in two different situations of their life. I expect Lil Durk, even in the future, to might rat on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even ratting for real. It's really just like, hey, man, you want to know the information? It was these two niggas, G. They want to rob me. I ain't got the YNs on the street to fight back. So I'm just going to send them fit. That's the ultimate, like, flex right there. Like, I'm not even going to send the YNs for you, bro. I'm going to send the feds for you. Right? That's crazy, right? I'm not even going to send the YNs. I'm going to send the feds your way, sir. And, yeah, we're going to make sure that contract don't go through. Because somebody said this situation today, and I want y'all in the chat to let me know. Does it make sense, right? Say, for instance, if Gucci Man did not snitch, right? Let's say snitch. I'm not going to say he snitched for real because I don't believe that. But say Gucci Man told, right? Then they can insinuate that contract was written under distress, was signed under distress, versus if he didn't say nothing was said, that shit is maybe legally bonding. Now he's out of the so he not only is he got robbed for all his shit, niggas put guns in his face, he a bitch at this point. Niggas took the money from you and took the contract and canceled. So that means they taking all further money out your pocket too. No. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Man is official. Nah, facts. Gucci Man is official. Juicy J better don't. Nah, I like Juicy J. 3 6 Mafia, man. Juicy J the number one out of that. But he became like more commercial. Juicy J. But I like that though. Bulletproof. But for the instance of this, think about it. If Gucci, it's either Gucci Man do this. You either tell and say who did it, so then that contract could be non and void. It was under distress, or don't say nothing and allow that motherfucker to go through, and he eat money out your mouth for the future, because that's money you supposed to be making. Because he, an artist that was your artist before he went to jail, he owe you albums. Now, what you mean? Just because he stuck a gun in your face, he don't owe you nothing? We can't accept that. I'm calling the feds. You're going back. Yeah, I don't even care about that shit. And you still gonna owe me albums. You know what I'm saying? I was telling your ass, and you still owe me albums. And I understand it's big Gucci. Gucci. Burr. You know what I'm saying? He even stole Gucci Man shit. He went from Burr to blah. You know what I'm saying? He just stole Gucci Man shit. And then he gonna rob Gucci Man. Like, there's no way you can respect. You can't ever respect a man putting a gun in your face, G. On some real serious shit, too. Like, that's almost like, you gotta get him gone type shit. You know what I'm saying? If I was Gucci, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, I wouldn't do that. Never. But if I was big Gucci Mane, like, I don't think Gucci Mane snitch. And if he did snitch, shit. If you can't beat him, join him. That's how I look at it. You big Gucci Man, you can't beat him, join him, big dog. That's what it is, right? Let me get some of this espresso in me, big nine. You can't beat him, you join him. So if Gucci snitched, he snitched. G, you ain't finna take no money out of my pocket now. I can't have that. No. And this Big Savage talking to you right now, boy. Look, we all know Gucci got the guns, but now Gucci got to go to jail just to risk his life to prove a point to a nigga that tried to rob him. Because you know you got to kill him. Facts. Yep. There's no way you just let Pooh Shiesty do this, rap about it, and live. Like, Gucci has to take penitentiary rules. That means everything he has worked for, he has to throw it away on the table. That's the mindset of a YN, which is acceptable if you're a YN. But if you're a grown-ass man, that's not acceptable, brother. You let the law deals with law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? Definitely when it comes to, like, it's just disrespectful. You ain't never just put a gun in my face and try to force me to sign some shit. You're dumb, bucko. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's my MO. That's the whole situation with Gucci. I don't know if y'all understand that situation, but that's my understanding of the situation. Put a gun in your face, dip up on you, steal your. Then they're trying to take your money, rob your security, make you clown. You know what I'm saying? What else they got here? Lemon. See what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the world, man. I ain't playing around now. Trump said them boys got 24 hours, nigga, and it's detonation time. Good Lord. I don't know if I believe him. I don't believe Trump.
We have a plan, because of the power of our military, where every bridge in Iran will be decimated by 12 o'clock tomorrow night, where every power plant in Iran will be out of business, burning, exploding, and never to be used again. I mean, complete demolition by 12 o'clock. And it'll happen over a period of 4 hours if we wanted to. We don't want that to happen. We may even get involved with helping them rebuild their nation. And you know what? If that's the case, the last thing we want to do is start with power plants, which are among the most expensive things, and bridges. Do I want to do that? No. Do I want to destroy their infrastructure? No. It will take them 100 years to rebuild.
Shit, you heard the boy.
Where every bridge.
Look, this is how it's coming down. The boy killer. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I think Trump bluffing, G. I don't think he about that action, G. Come on, tell me in the chat what you think. Y'all think Trump about that? Cause he been talking this shit. He been talking sweet for about 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. You ain't really did nothing, G. And they shooting shit down over there. Like, I feel like we can't talk all, because what happens is, look, I think if Trump gonna talk that shit, they'd be about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop talking to him. Just get him. That's my idea. You know what I'm saying? And the only reason I say that is because it's making us look weak. And then China, Russia, North Korea, they just sitting back. The real superpowers, they sitting back like, oh, if the West superpower can't even take Iran, there's no way they can take us. And that's exactly what I would be thinking. That's like somebody fighting little brother, right? And I'm like, bro, if little brother doing him in and holding his ground with him, I'm gonna do him damage. And that's kind of how Iran is probably like. That's probably how everybody else is thinking. Because the superpower of the West is Israel and the United States. And if Israel can't hold their own against Iran, they need the United States. The United States come in, but then now Iran is like on United States ass, bro. We got us looking bad, bro. Like super bad. And I like the boy Trump. I just don't like the funk punking. Like don't fake punk. You know what I mean? Really be about that action. Like really be on that shit if you about it. Like just do it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm sitting here like, damn, you making the stock market go up and down, which what you saying, I understand you got a purpose for it, but it's like I bet the people that are day traders, they're going through trouble right now. They're like, damn, it's up, a bear market, no up. It's like it's down. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But in my eyes, I feel as if we were going to do some shit, we should probably just do some shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not wasting time. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Right? Let's not waste any time now. Let's just do them. Or just make a deal with them. But I think the deal that they're willing to make, the United States, Israel's not going to agree on that. So you know how that go. Which is crazy because, like, don't tell me Israel's the reason why our whole country is, like, right now paying. You know how much gas costs right now in Chicago, G? Gas $4.75. G, come on. I heard gas is fucking $10 in Cali. My Honda Accord takes 13 gallons. That's $130 for one tank. G, come on, bro. If you got a Honda Accord and you in Cali want $10 a gallon, and it takes you $130 to fill up, nigga, I don't know what car to get. This is the last source. This is the last resource. There is no car after this. Like, what do you get? A Toyota? It's the same shit. Like, man, at this point, I say Trump go over there and take their shit. Like, stop playing now. Like, you making shit too expensive at this point. Like, tell me if y'all agree with that. Like, I say just we bluffing, we fake pumping, we bluffing like a bro. Just go over there and take it. You know what I'm saying? Take that shit. Just get the price of oil down, G. Like, come on now. Making us look bad over here, giving these false promises. If you gonna, it's like, say somebody's like, yo, man, I got a big hand. Like, you're bluffing, bro, but your bluff is so obvious because you ain't did nothing yet. Like, you really gotta damn near go extreme right now. Like, I be hearing what Trump be saying, and I'll just keep quiet, but you damn near gotta go extreme. And then when I mean extreme, I don't even know what I really mean by that. Like, it could be, you know what I'm saying? It could be anything. They go extreme, boy. We looking at some trouble. Whoa. Trouble. Fuck you talking about? Like, it's just like, good Lord. Like, what do we do? It's like, I'm not about to take this gas pricing, man. And then I know y'all heard about the increase of the age. Let's see if I can find that. Now, fucking Kanye.
The U.S. Army is expanding its recruiting pool by raising the maximum enlistment age. The maximum age to enlist in the Army is currently 35, but it's now going up to 42. And people with just one marijuana-related conviction will be allowed to enlist. Sources say the changes were in the works for months and not directly tied to the war with Iran. The pool of eligible candidates for the Army has been shrinking in recent years because of poor performance on the entrance test, obesity, and criminal records.
So what they saying? What they're saying is they rather get older niggas in there than keep the young ones in there because the young ones are obese as hell and underperforming. It's just better to just increase the age group to a older demographic just so we can secure possible people we can pull in and listen to the Army, because the young ones, they're just out of shape. Our U.S. Army should have never been like that. Like, I feel like they should have, like, kept the selective service. They should have increased it, made women go in there too, because, you know, equal lefts and right. Make women go into the service too, and they should have been training people well, then again, what can you do when you giving everybody free everything? They giving everybody free everything. What's the point? Why should I fight for this country and this so easily be given away to another person that ain't got to fight? Like I said, my solution for enlisting in the Army, if you want to come over here as an immigrant, You can come over. You just have to enlist into the army. That's all. You have to fight our wars, nigga. No, I think that's a fair trade. Tell me if y'all think that's a fair trade. You just gotta fight in the army, G. You can come over here if they gonna let you over here anyway. But hey, come over here, just fight in the army. You get the VA benefits and all that. You set. But we didn't give you no choice though. That was the difference between the Americans. You had a choice. But look at our military now. They gotta increase the age just to get people to qualify. From 34 to 42, 35 to 42. You got to increase the age from 35 to 42. 7 years increase just because the people that's in the younger demographic are just weak-minded and fat. It's crazy. What have our world gone to? God, please help us. I don't. There might not be no future for us. I'm serious. It might not. Like what are we doing? Like I really feel like we've lost the plight. Like y'all don't feel that yet? Like I feel it. I feel like we just kind of lost it. Like we're letting loose of the future. It's like this war shit got to end, and I feel like we got to start forcing motherfuckers to go to the army and really perform, and we have to immediately start getting these sugary stacks. That's why I'm for I'm actually for the no soda pops, no candy, and the EBT. Because look, you're telling me we have to increase the age from 35 to 42 in the U.S. military because the obesity rate that are so low amongst the youth. That's crazy. We shouldn't even have to do that. We should force them to not eat bad. Almost. We should penalize them for eating bad. Stop making the cheap shit cheap. The candy and shit got to be expensive, and the fruit got to be cheap. It'll force them to rearrange. Like, okay, now everybody has to eat healthy because there's no point. Like, if our military, boy, if the United States, we ain't got no military, we ain't got no country. G, simple as that. I don't give a damn what y'all think. That's the reality. If we ain't got no military, we ain't got no country. G, yeah. Why you think Iran over there shooting shit down right now? Big shit. We supposed to have superiority over their skies, nigga. That's not true. This nigga lying to us. You're going to pay $15 a gallon in a minute. Y'all going to be paying $15 a gallon in a minute. I swear to God, y'all gonna be protesting then. Motherfucker. Trump, no king, right? No king. No. Y'all going to be like, I was talking to this girl at work today, and she said, man, what about Iran? I just feel bad for the innocent people. I said, nigga, we're innocent. Fuck is you saying? I got to pay all this goddamn money just to get to work. I'm innocent, nigga. I say go over there and take that shit. Fuck him. Facts. If it's getting it, they shouldn't even have that type of control. Shit, but we shouldn't even. Hey, if it come down to it, we're gonna have to use the rest of our gasoline, diesel, whatever we using. Our oil, we're gonna have to use what's left of the oil, just so we could take all the oil, nigga. This should get it's as if we told you to help, and if you don't help, we taking all of it, nigga. So it's a sad reality, big dog. It's a sad reality. Bow, 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 bow. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see what's going on the YouTube surface. Offset got shot, they said. I'm going to actually create another channel. It's going to be a financial channel just for finances. I don't believe these niggas hit the moon, G. What y'all think? They said they hit the moon, man. They hit the moon? I don't know. Trippy. What? Remember them females that be on YouTube and shit making the noises? They be on the mic and shit. Eating shit. It's crazy, G. Chubbles will say he spent 9 hours waiting for TSA in line in Atlanta. 9 hours, nigga. If I have to wait 9 hours in line, I'm getting my car and I'm dipping. If TSA line is 9 hours, nigga, I'm getting in the car and I'm driving there. I need a refund on all money. The factory Glock you didn't know exists. Let me see that, man.
Hey there, it's Lenny McGill with the Glock Store Performance and Custom Shop here in the amazing Nashville studios. And it's time again for another sweepstakes for something really, really cool. Whenever you buy one of these stickers, you are automatically entered to win something very red and very rare and very unique, because you can't really get these anywhere else unless you're law enforcement. And these are tremendously, should I say, collector's items. So the sweepstakes will begin now. Our Penguin sweepstakes was very, very popular, and that winner is going to be announced within the next week or so. But we're opening up this new sweepstakes for something very red that you can actually win.
What did it do?
Just by adding this to your cart whenever you place an order with us, and you're automatically entered. It's pretty simple. Now, all the rules are, of course, listed on the website, so you can check that out as well. But the sweepstakes now for this red item begins as you are watching this video. Now, let's go on to today's video. Okay, so here we are today with some really unique and unusual and rare and collectible items. They are the Practice and Reset models. So this is a 19R for Reset, and this is a 19P for Practice. So let's talk about the Practice gun real quick. It's designed for people who want to train in close quarter combat and not have to use a real gun and be 100% sure that this gun is not loaded. Because I'll be honest with you, a lot of accidents occur when people are training, and they think the gun wasn't loaded. So keep that in mind. Remember, every gun is loaded. You always want to double check. Okay, no bullets, right? All right. When you're practicing, no matter where you are, you always want to make sure the gun is unloaded. And that's what this gun is all about. It's designed to allow you to train, drawing from holsters, having people try to defeat your holster, a lot of different methods and techniques that people train with. This gun is designed to be a practice gun. And the fact is, they're very rare. Okay, they're not available in the regular marketplace. They are not something that you're going to find at a regular dealer. This gun is something that is a collectible item and something that would fill out your collection if you're into collecting Glocks, which I am. So I've got one, and I think it's really a neat thing. This is the 19P. There's also a 17P, and there's a 22P. They've been doing these for a while, but again, they're worldwide used by law enforcement and military for training and doing, testing of holsters and other things where you just don't want to use a real gun and have the possibility of it being loaded. All right, so that's the P version, as in practice. Now the R version is a reset gun, and the reset gun is again used for dry fire practice, and again designed so you know that the gun is not loaded. You can't even load these things. Really? You can't load the P.
What's the point of that shit?
You can't
What's
fire.
The point?
They're not set up to fire. But what you're going to do with the reset gun is basically you're coming up and you're actually able to double tap and go to the next target. Boom.
Oh, I see.
The concept there is that you're working your trigger finger and you're working the not only the trigger finger, but you're working your eyes to see that front sight remains aligned in the rear sight as you are manipulating the trigger. So again, the gun's always moving a little bit, but the better your hold is in presentation, if you can manipulate the trigger without the gun jumping all over the place, right? So, even this, I have a little bit of motion, and I'm trying to eliminate that motion. So you can...
Nigga, that shit suck. That shit suck. It's booty. That shit booty, man. The fuck? And why would I buy some dumb shit like that? You can manipulate the trigger, and you can do the handguard. Like, why would I buy a fake gun for practice when I could just unload a real gun and put some dummy rounds in it? You see, they just sell niggas anything. He'll buy the Glock with it's a practice Glock. No, nigga, I can use a real Glock and just put dummy rounds in it. Then it won't actually shoot, just like I want it to. I understand for the one to reload though. He said you can keep reloading it, like you can keep hitting it, but it's like who's shooting iron sights like no more. I still do. I'm just saying, I still use iron sights because I'm John Wick with this shit. But like, who's still using iron sights other than really niggas like me? But you know what I mean. Most people are doing like red dots and shit because they really can't aim. So I don't see the need for a Glock 17R? It's called Glock 17 Resets All Red. It's like a practice gun. I don't see the purpose to buy that. Like if I was going to buy it, definitely if it's like almost the same price of a real Glock, because it don't even shoot real rounds. So it's just like you buy a gun to practice with it, I guess, if you got that type of money. I just be safe and practice with the real shit. You know what I'm saying? If you that man. You could not be him. You could just be dry firing from an extra gun, sir. And Glock is getting played out. I'll be honest right now. Like, Glock is becoming like the new iPhone. It's like repetitive. They're not giving the people what they actually want. They're just doing what they want. As soon as people start to move around to like MMPs, Smith & Wessons, FNs, then they want to change it up ever so slightly, but it's still the same shit. It's like they're dropping so slow, and they do minimum upgrades. It's like, bro, I don't want a gun that is like that. Like, I love Glocks though, but it's like, damn, like sometimes you want better looking guns from Glock. Like, why we gotta go on eBay or get some OEM parts from the Glock and, not the real gun on the part, but like the top slide. I don't like that. I'm just like, I like that we could do it, but I just don't like that the fact that they just don't come that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, every gun should have night sights. That should be standard. Every gun should have OMS, SMO, medular optical system. What is it called? You know what I'm saying? I think every gun should have at least the opportunity to put a red dot on it. Like, even if you don't, because if you can compare the Glock to like Canic, or you compare them to actually other like MMPs 2.0s, like really the Glock ain't really all that. It's other than reliable. You know what I'm saying? And it fits with a bunch of factory pieces. But like I said, it's like an iPhone. Like, they give you the same shit every time they drop some new shit. Literally don't change, barely nothing. Oh, it's comfortable. It's comfortable. Bro, you need to, when you're selling modern day guns, bro, you got to sell to the youth. Same with the cars. Like, I see these car companies, they're making a car company look like trash. They're making the cars look like booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Honda Accord type of dude, right? And what they did recently with the new Honda Accord is that shit look like somebody's great daddy in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like at the end stage of fatherhood. Your kids are probably like 12 and up. You know what I'm saying? Sell something to the kids with the 2-year-old kids. You know what I'm saying? That they like the speed. Like y'all selling like old folk cars. You know what I'm saying? Like sell to the youth, because there's ones that's gonna be making the sporadic purchasing payments versus the adults that's just gonna be only buying what they need. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why the Honda Accord 10th generation is the best generation, I think. But it's like the Glock. The Glock is like Glock 19 is superior. Now everybody getting the Glock 43, 43X. Now they want the 43X MOS. Like they shouldn't even have sold all that shit separately, but they did. You know. And now California, if you're up on gun stuff, California is forcing them to what is California doing? It's forcing them to change the gun around. So now they have to like have it like single shot or something. It's some weird shit, bro. Like
train your finger and train your mind and train your eye to look at that front sight and the rear sight, keeping the front sight in the rear sight post there, you know, and being able to manipulate the trigger and go to the next target and keeping the front sight aligned. Yeah. And you're not moving the gun around as you manipulate the trigger. So it's kind of practice for your trigger finger, but also really practice for your mind. And of course, this gun is a real gun. Okay, these are considered guns. All of them are, because they are serialized, all right? The frame itself is a standard frame, but the internals are set up so that you cannot load it and cannot shoot real ammo.
So
which
you can
is
rob
good
a nigga
because,
with it.
Again, most accidents happen when people said, I don't
just take it.
Remember that I loaded it. I didn't think it was loaded. You know,
so you can rob somebody with this, huh? Hey, I'm not condoning no violence now. I'm just saying what you could do. Let's continue.
So that's, you know, one of those oopsie moments that you don't want to have. But again, this one is very rare. The reset guns are very popular because they do give you the opportunity to double tap without having to rack the slide and to really train your trigger finger. The more you can actually get on that trigger and learn how to manipulate it without disturbing the sight picture, the better shooter you're going to be. You can actually mill this for an optic as well. So if you're interested in putting an optic on it, it can be milled. It's actually a steel slide, and that'll help you do the same thing. You're manipulating the trigger without having that dot jump all over the place.
Right.
In fact, the dot is a really good indication because it moves more than the front and rear sight because it's such a small little reticle. And that really is a good way to train your trigger finger, because as you're up there, as you manipulate that trigger, is that dot jumping all over the place? And if it is, well, then you need to work on your trigger finger and work on your hold and your presentation, because that's going to allow you to shoot more accurately. As long as you can manipulate that trigger without disturbing the sight picture, you're going to be a better shooter. That's what the reset gun's all about.
It's just something, yeah. Y'all see that Mr. Beast video with all the streamers? That was a good video. He always got something going. That's dope. My next pistol gonna be an M&P though. I'm gonna get a I always wanted a fucking M&P what is it? It's a 2.0 57, I think it's called. I always wanted one of those. I just never got one of those. 9mm is 380.
Double hostage shot. The Smith & Wesson.
Line for Iran to make a deal to reopen the Strait of Hormuz is fast approaching, and President Trump is not backing down.
The president is threatening to, quote, take out the entire country in one night if no agreement is reached by 5 o'clock tomorrow Pacific time. Lindsay Pena live in the KTLA News Center with the latest on the war now in its 6th week. Lindsay.
Micah, Sandy, President Trump claims the Iranian people would be, quote, willing to suffer if it eventually secured their freedom. Tehran, meanwhile, has warned the consequences of increased attacks will go beyond the region. As the deadline looms for Iran to fully open the Strait of Hormuz, President Trump unwilling to give specifics about the conflict in the Middle East.
I can't tell you. I don't know. I can't tell. It depends what they do. This is a critical period.
If Iran doesn't reach a deal with the U.S. by Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Trump has threatened to deliberately strike things like power plants, bridges, and oil wells, which could be considered a war crime. According to the Geneva Conventions, destroying essential civilian facilities punishes non-combatants. But civilian infrastructure can be considered a fair target if it has dual use for Iran's military.
The entire country can be taken out in one night. And that night might be tomorrow night.
For its part, Iran has rejected the latest ceasefire proposal, saying it wants to negotiate an end to the war altogether, not just a pause in fighting. The U.S. alone has already hit more than 13,000 targets. Israel confirming it killed the Iranian military's chief of intelligence in an airstrike Monday.
And I ordered the U.S. Armed Forces to do whatever was necessary.
Meanwhile, the president offering more details about the mission to rescue an American airman shot down over Iran last week.
We're here today to celebrate the success of one of the largest, most complex, most harrowing combat searches.
Hundreds from the military and CIA were involved in the operation that took more than 2 days.
He scaled cliff faces, bleeding rather profusely, treated his own wounds, and contacted American forces to transmit his location.
The plan to extract the airman also involved a campaign to deceive Iranians who were frantically looking for the service member and had offered a $60,000 reward for his capture.
Our intelligence reflects that the Iranians were embarrassed and ultimately humiliated by the success of this audacious rescue mission.
We are expecting more details about the rescue of the 2 airmen in Iran from the Pentagon tomorrow. A briefing is scheduled just hours before President Trump's deadline for Iran. In the News Center, Lindsay Pena, KTLA 5 News.
Lindsay Pena, you sexy girl. Fuck you talking about? All right, man. Let's see, is DJ Academic still on? Who's on live? They probably off. I'll be watching the people that be live at night because everybody know that, like, I feel like they follow me even though they didn't follow me. I be feeling like they got on live because I got on live. You got DJ Academics on at night. You got what's that dude name? Myron Gaines. He on at night. And I fuck with it because it's like it's an untapped market at night. Like everybody don't even realize, like when you go in the afternoon, like 10 o'clock and up, bro, it's literally an untapped market of people that's probably still on the internet and stuff. You know what I mean? My numbers ain't up there yet, but I know the numbers can get up there. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, y'all finna watch a nigga sleep on this motherfucker. I seen this one video of this one chick. She was sleeping on her, boy. She was out. But I think she did it on purpose, though. Like, I think that was her MO. Like, to sleep.